So let's talk about Sonic comic book covers again, because honestly, there's just so many good ones out there. Now, I'm trying this in a slightly different format than my previous video on the subject, and so I'll see how well this turns out. Anyway, let's go ahead and begin. The first issue we are looking at is Sonic 256. I really like this one. It really kind of helps show off the apocalyptic nature of the world breaking up. In fact, this is a variant cover that's even called the End of the World variant. I really like the visual of how it looks all breaking apart and stuff, with even the Sonic logo itself cracking up. I also like that it has a bit of a reference to the Japanese title with World Adventure, in comparison to the Americanized title, which is Sonic Unleashed. Now, here's another cover that's pretty cool. When I originally saw this, I thought that maybe this was Majora's Mask or something. I don't know, just the way the angle of it looks pretty much like Majora's Mask. In any case, I really love this cover. I like how it has kind of a poster look about it. And it was apparently drawn by somebody named T-Rex. I think I actually have a couple of other covers here that's also done by the same person. I think it looks pretty cool myself. I don't even know which particular issue number it is. Oh, it's 262. It's kind of hidden down there along the text at the bottom. Another cover that I really like is this particular one. It's from issue 265. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of CGI covers, but this one is an exception because it just looks really cool. I love how it's like a homage to the original Sonic Adventure cover, but with it being a Hedgehog rendition. I just think this almost looks like official marketing material for the game itself. Like, you would open it up and this would be like on the back of the manual or something. It just is a really cool CGI rendition of the original Sonic Adventure cover. I like it. Now this is another variant cover. This is the variant cover for 282. I kind of like this one. I like the moodier, darker colors of it, and with the Hedgehog Sonic looking absolutely intimidating and coming at poor Amy and Tails, who definitely seem to be running away in fright from the thing. I really do like this cover, and it kind of makes me wonder if it has anything to do with what happens inside the issue. It's a good cover. I really like it. Now this is another one that I really like. This is a variant cover for Sonic 285. Again, I think this is actually related to the final boss fight of Sonic Unleashed. And this is a really cool cover with this, I think it's the Light Gaia Golem, I believe. It's really cool. With you can just see all the stones and rocks that just kind of make up this whole thing, and the lighting is just absolutely impressive with this, with the light coming from the bottom, and you can just see how much of it is like glowing and reflecting off of Sonic himself. It's a really cool cover. Now this is also a good cover. This is from Sonic Universe 67. This is actually made out of pixel art, and unlike some of Archie's earlier attempts at doing pixel art covers, this one actually looks like the real deal. It is really well done. I like the Angel Island in the background, and I like all the brand new sprites that they've done for some of the exclusive post-reboot Archie Sonic characters. I still think it's weird seeing Snively with a big, huge beard. That just kind of throws me off. But looks pretty cool. I really like it. It's another one of those ones I wish was kind of turned into a poster. This is another cover I really like. This is from Sonic Universe 75. It's kind of a callback to the original European Sonic CD cover, I think. I just really like, Metal Sonic and Sonic facing each other off. It's kind of cool. Not much else to really say about it, but it's just another cool cover. This is a different variant from the same issue. Now, I really love this one with Metal Sonic being under constructed and stuff. I like the detail of it and how he seems to be either monitoring or being fed all sorts of information on who or what Sonic is. Him being like half completed like this, being mostly like a torso and chassis, kind of makes him seem kind of more intimidating, if not a bit creepy. I just really like the details about it. It's really cool. Now, I really like old paperback book covers, and this is no different. I really like this particular cover. It's a variant for issue 82. Archie was just really nailing variant covers, like near the end of their run. And this is really cool. Honestly wouldn't mind if they had just done more covers in this kind of style where it just looks like paperback books. It's pretty cool. And I just kind of like how intimidating the robots look in the background, and the robot in the foreground too. It really kind of promises a grand adventure of some sort. And to be fair, that's what I really like about Archie Sonic covers, is when they kind of promise you like some sort of really cool or grand adventure inside the book. So I really like this one. This is another cover I really like. It's a scene based off of one of the moments from Sonic Adventure. Well, not Sonic Adventure, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's from the first stage, Angel Island Zone, where Knuckles pushes a button, Sonic and Tails falls into Hydro City Zone or Hydrocity Zone, depending on how you want to pronounce it. I really like this cover. It feels very on model. The artist that did this, I think it might have been Spaz. I can't really tell. But it might have been Spaz, it might have been some other artist, but they did a really good rendition of how all the characters look and feel from the old Sega Genesis game days. This variant, Sonic 253, is really cool. I like it. I like the breakdown, the diagram of the Silver Sonic. It feels very anime in tone and stuff. I like all the little details and information stuff on the side. It's pretty cool. It's another one of those that's like, I wouldn't mind having a poster of, or just having the raw of. This is, of course, a variant of Sonic Universe 91. It features, of course, the Team Chaotix, and they're definitely looking at a map and putting things together like the detectives they are. I do like this cover. It's one of the last few Sonic Universe issues that they did before they discontinued the series. Could be wrong on that, but it's pretty close near the end of the run. It's a good cover. I really like the lighting and detail of it. They really were nailing a lot of these covers. This is, of course, from Sonic 163. This I actually think was actually turned into a poster, but good luck trying to find it these days. It's pretty cool. Nagas on the cover looks absolutely beastly, and of course Mecha looks absolutely fine herself over there. I like the little ninjas and some of the other paneling here. It's a cool cover. This is, of course, Sonic 175. Not much to say about it. This was considered to be quite a famous cover at the time. Still is now. I just like how absolutely sinister Dr. Eggman appears here. And, Sonic all chained up and stuff and being held up like some sort of hunting trophy. It's a really cool cover. I think the raw of this was actually eventually released, and they might have even been selling it for conventions for a while. It's a really cool cover. I know I'm saying that a lot, but it's true. There's just so many cool covers. I don't think you really need to say that the unthinkable happens. The cover pretty much says it for itself. It's a real high point for Spaz. Sonic 184 is a really cool cover as well, with Interjack and Supersonic facing off against each other, with Knuckles in the center, and Locke and Finitivis, his name is always so hard to pronounce, in the background. This might have been another cover that was actually turned into an actual poster. I don't really know, but if it was, good choice. It's definitely one of the better Tracy Yardley covers. This is Sonic 186. This is one of the covers that actually kind of drew me back into the Archie Sonic series for a while. I can't remember if I heard what the plot was for this issue was first before picking it up, or maybe I saw the cover and that's what drew me to it. Can't remember. It's kind of a chicken and egg thing. But this is actually a really good issue. I liked it. Sonic 192. This is another cool cover. This one I think was also... no, I don't know if this one was turned into a poster or not, but it was being sold as a raw for a while, I think, at conventions. It's another good Tracy Yardley cover. Not much else to say, but I do like how Sonic and Scourge are kind of mirrored to each other and definitely eager to have a race, so to speak. This issue, Sonic 199, is really cool. It has the Dark Legion at the bottom, Leenda, and of course the Freedom Fighters at the top, and also has a very sinister Snively to the left, but it kind of stands out with a very elongated banana-shaped nose. Kind of takes away from the sinisterness of it, but hey, at least his facial expression definitely speaks sinister. Sonic 209 has a really good cover. I really like the Iron Queen on this cover. It kind of reminds me of like some of those old late 90s Spider-Man comics, back around the time when they used to have Lady Octopus instead of Dr. Octopus. I think her thing was like conquering VR or something like that. Well, anyway, that's a bit of a side, but this is what that cover kind of reminds me of Lady Doc Ock and virtual reality and a lot of that other fun late 90s Spider-Man comics. And, well, I just think that the Iron Queen is a really cool villain herself in the Archie Sonic comic books, and so it's cool to have a whole cover dedicated to her. Sonic 225 is a really cool cover. They did some of these that are like a full wraparound. Right here I have like the full wraparound pictured. This is another Spaz cover, and honestly, if you told me that this was a Jay Axer cover, I would have believed it, because look at how much detail there has been put on the grass. I mean, the grass alone probably took like hours. All those little flowers and leaves and stuff. But the Death Egg looks really cool with all the details and stuff back there. And of course, it's great to see the current incarnation of the Freedom Fighters running towards the cover. It's great. Now, this is a cover I've seen shared around a lot, and so I felt it was definitely important to include this one here. This is Sonic 226, the Sonic Genesis Part 1 cover. It's, of course, a rendition of the American cover of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, but it's a really nice modernized take on it. This one I really like as well. It's Sonic 236. It looks like a poster, and honestly, I wish it was a poster. I don't think it was actually turned into a poster, but honestly, there's so many covers of Sonic the Hedgehog that I wish had been turned into posters, because, well, I would have probably got them and probably decorated most of my walls with them. Honestly, if you said that this was a Sonic Forces tie-in issue, I would believe you, because this feels like something that would be out of Sonic Forces. Another good cover by Tracy Yardley. This cover, Sonic 264, is really cool. I like... It kind of makes me think of some of the gimmick covers from the old days of Marvel and DC. I love how it's Werehog Sonic basically tearing through the front cover, and you can see like part of like the first pages behind like the claw marks. It's really cool, and I love just how eye-popping the Hedgehog design is. Spaz really did a good job with this particular cover, especially like all the individual fur and stuff. Is another cover I really like. It honestly kind of makes me think that this could have easily been sold like a t-shirt. I know I probably would have bought a t-shirt that had some of this on here. It just looks really cool and I love it. This is Sonic 289. This is probably the last or probably second to last issue that was ever printed by Archie. It's a really good cover though. I love the painted look about it all. I believe this is another, yes, this is a cover by Spaz. And it has Silver Sonic, a gigantic version of Silver Sonic, bearing down on Sonic. And it's obviously a homage to the Silver Sonic fight in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. It's really cool. This is a Sonic Universe cover from Journey to the East. I like this cover quite a bit. It has that looming bat figure person. I can't remember his name right now. There's so many Archie Sonic characters, it's hard to remember all their names. But it's part of the Journey to the East storyline, which is a good storyline, and this is a good cover. This one is probably my favorite cover from Journey to the East. It's from Sonic Universe 16. I like the Asiatic design of it, and Monkey Khan taking front center. Of course, you have Sonic in the background, and you even have Lin Moon over there. And of course, SBO and SBO's clan. I like this particular cover from the Tales of Venture adaptation of Sonic Universe. It's issue 20. I like the Battle Cuckoo Army and all of its henchmen and its troops and stuff all assembled. It's a cool cover. I like it. Now, I believe this issue here is from the post-reboot. It's Sonic Universe, issue 59. I believe this is about the Black Arms invasion. I think so. I like how it kind of shows kind of a global crisis going on. And it has some gun troops in the background. And Shadow looks really cool in the cover. And you even get to see Omega actually using all his weapons for once. Cool cover, I like it. Of course, I'm a sucker for detective noir kind of stuff, and so I really like this variant cover here. I like how the Chaotix actually look kind of like detectives for once. I just like this cover. And so that should be all 30 of them that I've included for this particular video. I hope that you enjoyed this particular approach to it. Let me know if I should keep doing a kind of more of a free-flowing kind of vloggy approach, or if I should try to script these, or if I should just go back to live action. Just let me know in the comments below what you all think.